Have you ever had a flat tire? Not just on your car, but in your life. That moment when everything slows down and irritation creeps in. What if your higher self planned it? What if that flat tire was a love note from the universe? In this episode, we explore how everyday disruptions, like a flat tire, can reveal deep emotional patterns, chakra imbalances, and divine lessons. Plus, a guided energy healing to reset your frequency. So take a breath and let's spiral up. This is the Elliptical Oracle. And now, here's MonaLisa.
Welcome to Elliptical Oracle. And I'm already well grounded and I'm hooked up to my guides. So, let's see what they have to say today. Let's see what we get. Hello, dear ones. We are Xand, and we're pleased to be here to dance with you in this moment. Today we would like to talk about a flat tire. Have you ever had a flat tire? How did you feel with the flat tire? How do you think you might feel with your next flat tire? Some people say they just feel it's an inconvenience. An inconvenience. Well, what feeling is an inconvenience? What's the bottom of that feeling? Is it a little bit irritation? And so if you feel irritated and you put it underneath the rugs and you don't deal with the feelings, then that can affect your sacral. You feel angry because you have a flat tire, it's your solar plexus, and it could affect the area of your digestive system and your hormones. Yes, your stress hormones. And also if you are blaming yourself or blaming others, that's that root chakra when you have this flat tire. And so you say, why? If you're blaming yourself for others, did I have to get a flat tire on of all days this day? So when you have these lower emotions, it is because your higher self is bringing it to you if it's a flat tire. And so why did your higher self bring you a flat tire? There is only one reason, that of love, that of knowing that you signed up to learn not to feel irritated, knowing that you have asked it. Most of you ask, I want to sit in my heart. I want to learn how to love and myself and others, and no matter what comes at me, I want to be able to sit in this high frequencies of love and compassion and understanding. Yet still, when life comes at you and your higher self says, let's see if they're ready to sit in that seat of love when they get a flat tire. And so a flat tire is actually a very small inconvenience, if you want to say it, inconvenience, irritation for many people. And so so instead of dealing with it, they might just say, wish this didn't happen. Now I have to go make all these phone calls. So they feel really out of sorts, really irritated. And so when these happen, we are going to ask you to see what's the root of the problem? What's the feeling behind it? Is it something that's, if it's a lower frequency, then you know it's of the sacral or of the solar plexus or of the root. It might be all three. You might be really pissed, right? You're more than angry. You're irritated and you know you should have got that tire fixed a month ago. But you thought maybe you could get another month out of it. Maybe the next month you would have more money in the bank. So you're still coming from that field of lack. will remind you, dear ones, when you sit in the truth of who you are, there's no such thing as lack. The whole universe conspires around you, and whatever frequency you put out, that's what you get back. So if you put in that you feel abundant, you feel like a millionaire, and you stay in that high frequency vibration, that is what you're going to get back. So how do we want you to feel when you get a flat tire? Number one, always deal with the emotion. The emotions are your teachers. And when you get that flat tire and you think to yourself, I guess my higher self is trying to keep me from being in a terrible car accident. I guess my higher self knows exactly what he or she or they're doing. I trust my angelic team. They know why. They have put me here for someone else's lesson or maybe my own. Time to reflect while you wait for that tow truck driver. Maybe you happen to live in a very small town and that tow truck driver hasn't had any business for a month. And his children are hungry. And now he's got you. You don't know. You don't know why you got that flat tire. But can you trust the universe? Can you stay calm and peace and know that the universe is aspiring for your highest good? Can you see the lesson perhaps that your higher self is trying to teach you? It's time to let go of the lower frequencies that you might be feeling, that you buy into. You know, the ones around fear, anxiety, and worry. Yes. If you haven't learned them, they're going to come back. And after you get your tire fixed and you still haven't learned it, you might get another flat tire or 2 flat tires, a whole set. So what can you do about it? You can sit in peace and calmness. You can say, the universe is seeing if I know how to sit in my heart, if I can stay in the field of love, the field of compassion, the field of understanding. If I can see that everything in my reality is that which I created. And I must have needed this for some reason. I don't know what it is in this moment. And you may not know what it is for quite a while. You may not know what it is till you get to the other side. But eventually, you'll know exactly why. Maybe it's years. Maybe it's just that very moment. You can see what lesson you were supposed to learn. And you can take anything that comes at you in your life, whether it's 1 flat tire or 4 flat tires, and you can grab on to that lesson and you can stay in that feeling of, I got this. I see past illusion of this life. And I know it all will work out for my good. It's all working out. It always works out. I may not know where my money is going to come from to pay for this flat tire, but I trust the universe. And if I have to put it on that credit card, it's a type of trade. And I will put it on that credit card and I will feel absolutely fine about it because I trust the universe. And I know the universe will send me money to fix this flat tire. You stay in that trust and that knowing and those high flying feelings, even though life gives you a flat tire. And before you know it, you have less and less flat tires that come along in your life. And you're just humming down the road. singing down the road. And you think, wow, life is good. I must have learned how to deal with all those flat tires. This was a very brief one today, but we thought it might be an important one at this time. And so with that, take a few deep breaths and let's go into the energy healing. Breathe in and out. Focus on the breath. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Hold it and let it out. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Hold it as long as you can. And let it out. When you let it out, let anything negative within you out. Imagine anything negative at all within your energy bodies. Imagine them just floating up to source. Going into love, transforming into love. Imagine your beautiful root chakra, shiny, bright, red, filling you up with love, protection, safety, self-worth. Your sacral, bright orange, because you know how to follow your creative sparks. You know how to follow your higher self, who speaks to you through your imagination. And imagine that solar plexus, bright, sunflower yellow. And you have this perfect harmony in your lower chakras that allows the heart to open up, bright and beautiful, like the most beautiful green rose you ever saw, opening up to the sun. And the more it opens, the more that throat chakra opens, and you can speak your truth to yourself. The communication to your higher self, the spirit comes in, as well as the communication to others, and your ability to listen. And that is what opens up the third eye. Your psychic abilities. It's sitting in the heart, sitting in the love, communicating and living your truth. And that opens up that beautiful crown. And allow your crown to be open, and all that there is, rain down the codes, the frequencies, and this now and all nows that you need, because you allow it. Because you desire to spiral up in your frequency, to sit more and more in that heart space, in that love. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Woo! I like that. Okay. Let's see. Long-term goals. Past. Serious. Long-term goals. Long-term goals. Focusing on long-term goals. It is beautiful to have dreams and to have goals, but you are not the higher mind. Your higher mind, your higher self, sees through all time and space, in a dimension where time and space are not real, and knows exactly what your goals are and exactly how to get you there. You don't have to plan A through Z. You do have to act on your imagination. You do have to act on your positive energy stream. You do have to do toward the goal. So if you have a dream of learning how to play the piano, you do have to sign up for a lesson. And you do have to show up for that lesson. But whether you end up playing the piano or not isn't the point. Your higher self knows exactly why you had a burning desire to learn to play the piano. Maybe it's to meet someone. Maybe it's just to learn a new talent. Maybe it's to learn what you're not talented at. Because this is third density. And so many learn through what they're not good at to know what to follow. Long-term goals. So have them. Dream. Have your dream boards. Have your dream boards. They're fun. But once they are done, let the higher self lead. For this is the way life was meant to be. Pleasureful, fun, joyous. Not, I got to accomplish A, B, C today. That takes the fun out of it. Stay in a positive mindset. And when you get that imagination going toward the goal, do that. We are Xand. We are of love and light and of source energy. And what resonates with you, keep it as part of your new truth. And what doesn't, remember to always let it go. Woo! Okay. That is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. My miracle today, yep, I'm going to say it. It's all about my ravens. My husband and I took a very long drive yesterday. We took a day off and we just took a drive with our dogs. And we found a doggy park over an hour away from where we live. And we let them out in the park. And as we were out in the park, of course, a pair of ravens show up. And they danced and they played. And they played in the sky above us. Like, we knew you were coming and we see you playing, and that's exactly what you should be doing. I love that. I'm going to take that as my miracle today. And one thing, I'm going to do a closing. And the reason why I do a closing, I've said this before, I'll say it again. My team came in. I think it was Buddha that particular day, came in and said, how about a closing? I said, okay. And so most days I do a closing. And the days I forget, every now and then after I do it, I'm like, I can hear them say, you forgot to do the closing. I'm like, it's done. I will remember next time. And they're like, that's beautiful. Perfect. And so here's the closing. Say it to yourself or say it out loud. We are the light into the world. We are the beacon, the energy of high frequency throughout time and space, in this now and all parallel realities. So it is, so it is, so it is. Top of the now to you. Top of the now to you.